Hello everybody, it's Girl Got Game, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. How's everyone doing today? Hello to Sarah, Yuli, and Doc Wildcard. Good to see you. Thanks for joining in, Yuli. Yeah, I'm like, oh, Yuli won't be here tonight because he changed his sleeping schedule. But no problem, watching from bed. Good. And Sarah not refusing to let myself forget it was Monday, shakes fist. Hello, Westwood and Sweet Bean Catherine and Mara as well. Good to see all of you people. Alright, so I think we're finishing Arcade Spirits today. Well, the TEO route anyway. From what I understand, there's only 8 chapters, and we're going into chapter 8 right now. So let's see how this all ends. Yeah. Hi, ladies first. Yeah, not finishing, sorry. Slip of the tongue there. I did mean just finishing TEO's route. I am going to do the other routes too. Yep. We're going to get there. Right, so quick recap. Last time was the opening day of the Dreamscape, and basically it was a nightmare. Everything just that could have gone wrong went wrong, including having the weirdest worst argument with our boyfriend TEO. Which I'm still not recovered from, if I'm being honest. I think I had at least two rants with you guys during the game, and then I ranted to my husband afterwards about it too. So we'll see how this all ends. We got shot last week, if you remember. So yeah, lots of stuff. Hello as well, Game Daniel and Samantha. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's finish this last chapter of TEO's route. Oh yeah, Westwood, I forgot you yeah, we got shot. There was a gang war that broke out in the arcade, and I got shot in the leg. Oh, 4 rants. Okay, there we go. I lost count mid-rant. So, yeah. Anyway, that happened. Let's finish this up and see what happens. It is the distant future year 20 beep! And... oh, who am I kidding? I'll be lucky to make it to 20 beep plus 1 at this rate. Yeah, indeed. Oh, right. Jean has to write a good review on us. She gave us a week to turn things around, so we'll see if we can do it. Yeah, last week's stream was wild indeed, Samantha. It was nuts. I've had my strand of fate twisted back and forth so often it feels like it could snap at any moment. Mired in depression and a supposed family curse, then lifted up by my amazing time at the Funplex, slammed back down by Dekonami, raised up again by the Dreamscape project, and now descending farther due to a series of bad coincidences culminating in a Pier 6 brawl in which I got shot. Okay, glad Crystal is also doing a recap of what happened. Yeah, Sarah, I felt like that whole TEO drama was just put in because, like, we need to have some drama in the relationship, and it just didn't. It just kind of came out of nowhere and blindsided me, so. The angst between groupmates and characters is handled a lot better in the second game. Gotcha. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I hope so, because, yeah, I wasn't a fan of how that was handled with TEO. But today I'm back to Dreamscape and ready to work despite being on crutches. TEO's is the most meh of all of them? Okay. Yeah, that too, Mara. I was like, you want to do this now? Right now? Like, my dude. Normally I have to mentally filter out the beeps and boops of a busy arcade, but not today. Aside from our regulars, nobody's here. Not exactly the sight I wanted to see on my grand return after heroically taking a bullet to the leg. We're 3 days into this ambitious experiment, and it's already looking like a bust. Even with a reprieve from Mrs. Defame, we couldn't hush the event up completely. The news of gang violence at a local arcade spread over social media like wildfire. Gavin had filled me in on all the details I missed while I was passed out. By the time the cops got here, both gangs were long gone. Of course they were. And the ghost monsters wiped our security footage on the way out the door. No arrests made, no evidence remaining. I took a bullet for their leader. The only plus side? Sue and her ghost monsters apparently never came back. But even without them actively causing problems, that single day managed to smash our reputation. It's just so... Is there an all-of-the-above option? Disappointing, unreasonable, frustrating, beeped up. Frustrating for sure. I mean, come on! We had a single lousy day and that's enough to send the masses running and screaming? Talk about overkill. It's frustrating to see all this amazing fun on display and nobody enjoying it. These games yearn for quarters. They are hungry and must be fed. I don't honestly know how we can recover from this. If we could only get the good word out, somehow correct this PR disaster. Seated behind the ticket desk with my crutches propped up nearby, light duty only for a week minimum, doctor's orders, I tried to mentally detangle this mess. Hey, Iris, are we?
Yes, we're still trending negatively on social media. Like the last 7 times you asked.
Any luck with our security camera footage, then? Anything that we could give to the police? It might help our public image to have someone to point blame at.
Nope, it's totally wiped and my file recovery systems failed. I guess that's to be expected when going up against cyber criminals. Like they've even avoided bad press from the shooting. I haven't spotted the words ghost monsters in any of the articles I found about the attack. It's like they're... ghosts! Well, not literally ghosts, I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively.
Yeah, got that. We did see them in their corporeal form, remember? At least that whole mess seems to be behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs. And before I can groan further, I hear footsteps approaching me. I lock my phone and pocket it before seeing who it is.
Greetings, friends.
Hamza, a sight for sore eyes.
It is I, Hamza, here to discuss matters of great import with my good friend and worthy ally, Crystal Wave Rider.
Hi, Hamza.
I sense a distinct lack of energy in your greeting, likely due to your sorrowful state after being shot.
I'm blown away that you referred to yourself in the first person for the first time ever, I think. Hobbling along on crutches isn't fun, but no, that's not the problem.
Regardless, you must always face the day with fire and purpose, Crystal Wave Rider.
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
Indeed. Hello, Gigi. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today.
Only with an absolute will of iron, strong and resilient against that which assails you, can you achieve absolute victory in the world of arcade games.
Pardon my lack of... fire. Just pondering how to deal with this reputation situation.
This displeases Hamza.
Oh my, angry Hamza is angry. Yeah, good luck, Gigi. You got this.
Indeed, those foul miscreants truly soiled our trousers of decency on opening day.
Ah, the trousers of decency.
Such misbegotten youth must pay for their insolence. What is your cunning plan for completely and utterly destroying them?
I was thinking more along the lines of a PR campaign to rebuild public trust.
Ah, far less exciting, but Hamza will assist in any way possible. You hold within you tremendous power of persuasion. Hamza has witnessed this firsthand. Your people's skills are unmatched.
Perfection.
Oh yeah, for sure, Sarah.
Believe in me who believes in you, and strike forth into this world to re-establish our business as one of sublime arcade majesty.
Right. So, like, advertising or something?
Hamza suspects you will require a grander statement than some mere billboard. The violent incident made a splash. You, my friend, must make a tsunami. One which will wash away the blood and leave us clean. Ah, if only such opportunity would simply walk through those doors and lay its bounty before us, this could be a simpler matter.
Ah, hold that thought. We've got a customer that you've summoned. Hello! Welcome to... Oh, I knew this guy was gonna show up again. What did I do for you again? I got her like... Good morning.
Dekonami.
Ah, good day, mister. Hold on, I'm trying to come up with your name. Hansen, Harrison, something starting with an H.
Please excuse Hamza, Crystal Wave Rider. I must return to my kitchen to be forcibly restrained by my chefs, lest I commit a crime against humanity.
What an eccentric fellow. I stood there in silence and shock. I tried telling myself this was just a bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This was 100% real. I watch as Deco takes a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present. I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather the lack of people here playing games.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
I'm sure you're broken-hearted about it all. Can't say I'm surprised in the slightest. Why would anyone want to come to such a mediocre arcade when the premium Deco's Palace experience is available to them? I'd estimate you have, maybe a month at best before you close down. I'm looking forward to purchasing this land. Maybe I'll make it a fun zone, or just a parking lot. Yes, a parking lot, and I shall call it the Wave Rider Memorial Parking Lot. It would be a fitting tribute. Wow, that is so rude. I'm not dead yet. You opened an arcade in the middle of gang territory. It's a reasonable assumption you'll collect a few more bullets along the way. Nope, I can't handle this. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens, the change machine's over there.
A pity, is it not?
Tokens. How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh? Sadly, I'm not here to participate in your sad attempt at an esports community. Really, how can you hope to compete with so few games and such meager prizes?
No. I'm here to make one final offer.
Just save your breath and get out of here.
This is against my better judgment, given the bad blood between us. But let it not be said that Dekonami is an unforgiving or cruel person.
No, that goes without saying, really.
If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll spare your careers. Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities. You should count yourself lucky I'm even willing to do this. You get an opportunity few others who cross me are ever offered.
Hey, the FMX. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize we opened in gang territory, but now that I know that, getting shot does make more sense.
If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
Okay, obviously I want to say no to this fabulous offer. But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in dreams, but she also believed in practicality and trade-offs. I mean, I guess that is fair too, Sarah. Am I ready to give up everything so that I have something resembling a future? I want to go home and rethink my life. No. Okay, quick question. If I say yes, does that trigger a bad end? Like, should I save, do that just to see it, and then come back and continue all proper-like? Because, I mean, obviously I want to say no. 100%. Not sure, but you think it does. Likely? I mean, it would make sense, yeah. I don't want to take it for sure, but I'm like, should I just see what the bad ending is and then it's done? Not sure if it triggers a bad end because you didn't do that. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll make a save. We won't do it right now. I'll continue, and then just remind me near the end to reload this, and then we'll do this just to see what happens. Then we can skip forward through some things. Of course, I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? I've already been shot. Let's see. No, now get the beep out of my arcade. I'm afraid I must follow my own dreams, Mr. Nami. My resolve remains. I refuse your offer. Only if I get a $500,000 salary, 3 company cars, a Hollywood mansion, and my own line of designer fragrances. Okay, the bottom one's probably the joking one. I like 2. Honestly. I think I might go with 2, because I'm the bigger girl here, Mr. Nami. Although 1 is, of course, always tempting. Mara likes 3. 3 is my second choice for sure. Since I'm going to be going through this a few times, I'm sure we'll get to see all of these at some point, but I think I'll go with 2 for right now. Yeah, 2 and 3 for sure. I like. Ah, there's that kindness again. I'm sorry, but Dreamscape is my dream. The dream I share with all of my friends. There's no way I can sell out that dream. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I see. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd say I admire your dedication and optimism, but honestly, I don't. Real life really rewards the optimist. Until you learn how to approach life in pragmatic fashion, I'm afraid you're destined for failure, time and time again. But as you like, it's your decision to make.
So be it.
I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnt-out husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Miss Wave Rider. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they will make matters far worse for you. And immediately I take notice. Play it cool. Play it cool. Don't let on. Just test the waters. Clever Crystal is clever. Really? Ghost monsters? I thought that gang was called Lovely Chainsaw or something.
A foolish fool.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish, immature... He shakes it off quickly enough, refocusing on me. But enough banter. I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Miss Wave Rider. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little will remain of you. Good day. Once he's out of earshot and well beyond of the confines of the arcade, I pull out my phone to verify something. Iris, you checked all the news articles about the shooting, right?
Oh, yes, I've analyzed them all. Did you need me to pull up a specific one?
Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right?
Yes, it seems Sue's friends are good at covering their tracks. Why?
This is it. This is the chance we need, you big dum-dum. Admittedly, it's a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling another Wake-Ter-Vinspiracy.
Hooray!
Ooh, you're all fired up. Okay, messages sent.
I'll need everyone's help to fill in gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. Aw, Sarah, you're stuck at 167 out of 172 achievements in the letter. Yeah, Ash and Luke's chapters are the hardest for sure. I feel your pain. I'm working on it myself. Oh. Hey, JJ Lene, good to see you. You're making oxtails and rice with black-eyed peas for dinner. Sounds delicious. Hope you're doing good. It's time for one last-ditch effort to save Dreamscape. Go, go, go. We got this. Hamza's restaurant in the back of the arcade made for an ideal gathering place. We'd picked out one of the largest tables, one where we could easily speak to each other.
Calm has returned once more, after the very sight of Dekonami caused a red mist of rage to descend upon Hamza.
Revel in the splendor.
Oh, the splendor of Hamza. Over 123 hours. Whew. Aw, it scares your youngest. Aw. He used to find the ghost lady funny. That's so precious.
Can Hamza interest anyone in only the finest of spicy buffalo wings? Or perhaps a diet soda?
I'm good, thanks.
Sure, I'll have a soda. Yum!
This was it. This was where we'd make our last stand. I looked around the room, at everyone, at all my friends, and nodded to each of them determinedly. Okay. I know things are rough, but I've got, let's say, a good 60 to 80% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we can all agree what happened wasn't our fault, yes? Someone else screwed us over. Every problem we face could be traced back to them.
The ghost monsters and lovely chainsaw may be to blame, but the court of public opinion puts the blame squarely on our shoulders. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We can cry foul all we like, but if there's even a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away.
It's a real bummer.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice.
It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous.
Very strange, but good point. Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today I learned who our true enemy is, and that person is Dekonami.
Dekonami.
That's the one.
The beast that wears human skin. Yes, surely he is to blame. Hamza is admittedly uncertain as to how, but Hamza is also perfectly willing to go along with this idea.
Well, I'm glad I got Hamza's support. Earlier, when he was taunting me, he slipped, mentioning the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers keep their noses clean. They left us with no proof that they were even involved, thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after them. The news didn't identify them. So, how did Deco know about them? Answer: Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin our opening day.
What? What? Seriously?
Ah. In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise. And the fact that they only started wreaking havoc once Mrs. Defame showed up to bear witness.
I can see what you're throwing down, Crystal. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. And then Mrs. Defame showed and...
Oh my!
Wait, do you think Mrs. Defame is involved?
Considering she was willing to hold back her review, I don't think she's knowingly involved. But Deco may have gotten wind she'd be showing up and took advantage.
What if?
But you don't think... Deco wouldn't stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us? Would he? Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course he'd try to ruin our opening day. The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird sort of gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder business owner. But to Deco Nami, Crystal is basically pawn scum.
Thanks?
To be fair, I doubt he orchestrated the bullet-riddled finale of the evening. That pushes plausibility.
True, he wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. The negative review alone would have done the job. Being even slightly associated with a gang would have been awful. If Mrs. Defame reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies, it'd spell doom even without bullets flying around. I guess we're lucky she held her review back.
The problem is, we have no proof of this, do we? No way to tie Deco back to the ghost monsters, other than him slipping up and mentioning them to Crystal. I doubt he'd ever admit to this on the record.
Iris hasn't been able to dig up any digital evidence. Although there's our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to be enough for the police.
I know a few of the local cops and how they think. If they're not looking into the ghost monsters, odds are they're actually looking into the ghost monsters quietly. Which admittedly doesn't help us in clearing our name.
And it's too much to hope that Deco simply confesses to orchestrating the incident which ruined us.
Come on!
Ugh, that slimy bastard's not getting away with this. I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to.
Go get him, Queen!
As amusing as that would be, I wouldn't suggest it, love. We need to be smart about this and undermine him, rather than take the direct approach. You mentioned having most of a plan, Crystal. Care to elaborate?
Well, if Deco won't confess his sins, we need the next best thing. We need his henchmen to flip on him. I was gonna say slip on him? To flip on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, chat.
Hey! It's a not-so-random da!
Thank you. You brought me a donut and some coffee. Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Nom, 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 nom.
Num, num, num. Sustenance for Molly.
Yeah, I gotta keep her going through this hard-working video gaming, you know?
It's very hard work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, judging by your voice by the end of it.
A not-so-random da!
Hello, Game Daniel and Doc Wildcard and Sierra and everybody, JJ, everybody that I can't pronounce their names, and Sweet Bean and Ladies First and Mara and Merchant Samantha
Merchant Samantha?
And Westwood. Man, there's all these people. And Gigi.
And
Man,
Gigi.
there's so many. And King Yuli.
I've risen from the dead to greet PC. Aw.
Well, I appreciate that, my majesty.
The donut I have is a chocolate glazed.
Yep.
And it's a big fat one, too.
I was gonna get double chocolate, but they didn't advertise it. So I'm like, last time I
Oh,
ordered
right.
a double chocolate, they gave us a chocolate dip, which is fine, but it's
Yeah.
not a double chocolate.
It's not a double chocolate.
Anyway, I have not seen the text yet, Gigi. I'll be heading over there in a moment, and I'll see what you said.
See what's what?
Nope.
I'm not sharing my donut. It's mine.
I got my own, so it's all good.
It's my donut.
Otherwise, I would have very cleverly only brought half a donut.
I was like, what happened to the other half of the donut?
Well, it didn't make it. It didn't make it from the coffee shop here. You know, I don't know. I can't really say what happened, but it's gone.
Ah.
All right. Well, I better go. Can't hang around too long. Gotta go and do some.
Oh, yeah, you're painting and stuff.
outside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very good. Thanks for popping in, and
Yep.
thank you for the coffee and the donut.
Good to see everybody. Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
And thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Now I want donuts, but I don't have any. Aw. Sad donut. I'm sorry, Samantha. Ooh, and JJ's making banana pudding. Nice. Yum, 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 yum. Now I just need some voice-acted lines so I can eat my donut. Suddenly reminded of Mr. and Mrs. Darcy? Oh no. Why is that? Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. See, I sensed some tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? Ooh, a turkey sandwich, Mara. Nice. My plan... Because we're so cute. Oh my goodness. Thank you, ladies first. I appreciate that. I want my collector's edition grabby hands, indeed. My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employer, and confess to their crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself that the incident was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Dreamscape. This plan is foolproof. I'm answered with a myriad of blank stares and blinks. Don't everybody congratulate me all at once now.
Okay, so this isn't really me criticizing, but your plan, kinda sucks. You want us to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find, and then ask them politely to betray the guy who's paying them a lot of money. Between this and the shooting, I'm worried your health insurance premiums are about to go through the roof, Crystal.
That's why I said it was maybe 60% of a good plan. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us. Deco and Sue. I'm confident that if I can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason.
It's true. Crystal was willing to give them another chance and hear out their side of things before. Sue really seems to like Dreamscape. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why.
Exactly. I think I can get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find Sue. Find an unfindable bunch of ghosts, ones Iris can't even track down. And that's where you all come in. Yeah, so the review was supposed to be a week from when opening day was. And it sounds like this is 3 days after the shooting. Which I think will leave us with 4 days, if I'm doing my math correctly. All options on the table. I want to hear your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill in the other 40% of my plan and make this happen. And awkward glances back and forth are all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes, the narrowest of margins. I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. But I know this can be done. I know I can get Sue to give us the dirt we need to clear our name. Heck, some days it feels like all I do is talk my way through problems. If that's my one special skill, I'm going to rely on it for this final conflict. Now if we could just find her. For that, I need their help. And that means I need to motivate them like a true leader would. Come on, do we want to just let Deco beat us? Let's think outside the box, way outside. We can outthink, outwit, and outmatch Deco. If we can't stop him, Deco's going to ruin our dreams. I like the fourth one of just to continue the theme of dreams. Okay, we got a 2, a 1, and a 4. Or 1. Okay, got 2 1s. 2 4s. 3 4s. I know 4 seems wordy for sure, but I just like the whole dream theme I've got going. I think I'm gonna go for 4. We'll see what happens. That kindness! You gotta beat Tekonami with kindness. It's the only way. Friends, we don't have a choice. The path to realizing our dreams lies in turning Sue's heart against Dekonami. We have to try. I know it's a risk. I know I'm reaching, and I might even be completely wrong. But we have to take the chance. If we don't, then Deco will happily destroy us. He doesn't believe in following your spirit, in making what you want from life come alive. All he cares about is money, and doesn't care how he makes it. I won't let him do all that to Dreamscape like he did to the Funplex. Please, all I need from you is your support. Will you help me? Ooh, we got a 1-up with Gavin. I didn't even think about getting affection points with people with that choice. Okay. Well, I guess I'll find out how that worked out. How to beat corporate America and its greed? Kind willpower. Using the power of friendship in these dark times. You are filled with determination. Indeed. Let's do it.
I told you that I would protect our dreams. That holds true even today. Yes, I'll help you. Together we can accomplish great things.
Oh, you get a +1 to each that have ties to the stat. Okay, interesting.
I'm willing to fight for my dream. I want Dreamscape to be everything I've ever loved about arcades. Yes, let's do this!
That's the proper attitude, Crystal. We will protect what we love together.
Okay, so those 3 I got affection with. Interesting. I'll take it. Everyone nods in agreement, and I can even see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now to just determine the how of the plan. Decision. Finding the ghost monsters.
Perhaps.
At risk of stating the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? They've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain our situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel this would be a reasonably steady course of action.
Okay. I see you with the in bold there. And yeah, the FMX. This can really go bad in a lot of ways.
I'm not certain about showing up and just asking for them to open their files to us. But you're correct. The police would have the information we need. Except cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. If they're looking into the ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. The key is talking to the right people. I know most of the cops at Ben and Matt's donut shop by name, and I know one friendly officer that'll help us.
Okay.
Nope, no way.
Why get the cops involved? We already know someone who's got an axe to grind against Sue and her buddies. Or rather, a chainsaw.
Ooh! That's right, Queen Bee! We can ask the lovely Chainsaw Gang. They'll be easier to find and would probably be thrilled to divulge all the dirt they have on the ghost monsters. Or they'll carve us up with switchblades. Could go either way.
I'll admit this is a super gutsy move, but if we pull it off, we don't need to involve the authorities at all.
Is this a stat check? What's my best stat is kindness though. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, I gotta Oh no, go back. No. Ugh. History, what did you say before? Okay, I did go back. Hold on. I just wanna No, I just Why? Why are you doing this? Hold on. I hate that this is so hard to click on and I keep skipping dialogue instead. Okay, so it looks like Gutsy is actually my best after kindness. Okay. And I can't scroll back yet.
This whole situation's a bit too sticky for my liking. Cops and robbers. No thank you. Although, the alternative I'm about to suggest may be stickier still. If we can find a good friend of hers, and make them understand why we need to speak with Sue. Well, we're already on somewhat good terms with Sue, thanks to Crystal remaining diplomatic about all of this. We should keep that going.
I'm pretty sure if I showed my face at Deco's palace, it'd get mashed into paste by his private security goons.
But my face wouldn't. Deco doesn't know me. I was Funplex adjacent rather than a Funplex regular.
And I think the last time I set foot in a Deco's palace was years ago, so I could wander freely with Juniper.
Yeah, we could slip in and ask around about Sue without anybody even noticing.
Oh, that's kindly. Ugh, so that's the kind way. Okay.
I'd say this kindly strategy is an honest appeal to those who may know her. What could be more cordial?
Definitely. If she's got a single friend in that place, I'll find them.
It's not stat dependent. Okay. Phew, that's good to know, Sarah. Thank you.
It's a daring mission in enemy territory. But for you, Crystal, I'll do it.
Oh, right. Good point, Sarah. Thank you. And then there's Naomi.
What are you looking at me for? I don't have any idea.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
You could try Googling for her accounts.
I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris?
Yup, I even use Yahoo, Bing, AltaVista, and WebCrawler.
I have no idea what half of those are.
Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I mean checking online forums for arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately to try to open up to like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's gotta be lurking in one of those places.
I feel you, Sarah. I feel old too. I'm like, yep. Familiar with all of those.
Oh wait, I know! If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt the ghost monsters online, well, I'm positive Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
A winner is you!
Of course! And with my help, we can establish fake accounts to spread the message so far and wide that she can't miss it.
I do remember the days of printed out directions, yes. And she did get a light bulb, Westwood.
I'd suggest we use a public internet access point to keep it from being traced back to Dreamscape, though.
Ooh, road trip!
Road trip!
I can tell from Gavin wincing at this that he's not a fan. But he's not a fan of Iris in general, so...
Good work.
I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's pretty quirky, but it just might work.
Well, I did say I wanted options. Involving the cops after all the semi-shady things we've done is risky. So is provoking a rival gang of armed hooligans. So is infiltrating Deco's palace. So is... Okay, posting a few troll messages isn't that risky, given how many social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advertising dollars. But it could annoy Sue. I guess that's true. Like, Bing is still around. I don't know about Alta Vista, if that's still a thing. Admittedly, I just use Google for everything now, so there is that. What's the best path forward? But before I can decide, Juniper raises her hand. Oh, really, Sarah? Yeah, I haven't used Facebook in years. I'm just like, nah, not doing that anymore.
All of these sound great, but... Crystal, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal nice and quick. You can't go gallivanting around the city chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters today.
I'm just on crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile.
Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember? But I have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do this for you. You've had to tackle all these problems since joining the Funplex by yourself. Why not step back and let us handle this one?
Well... Okay. But I need to be there when we finally confront Sue. While you're out and about, I guess I'll get some rest so I'm ready for tonight. Sound good?
Sounds good.
No, I don't think that's bad, JJ. These are my friends. I trust them entirely, and I trust that each of these options will work for getting us what we need. So now, the only question is... which plan do I want to give my crystal seal of approval? Well, that is fair, Mara, for sure. I know a lot of people that Facebook's the only social media they have, too. I don't have a lot of... I mean, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't really have a lot of social media. Like, personal-wise, not really. I have, like, a personal Instagram, and that's about it. I've not finished the donut. I've had one bite. I'm having a bite every time there's an option that I have to mull over. So it's still here, being savored. Mmm, so yummy. I'm definitely going to do one. I'm continuing the TEO party, so... let's continue. Slow and steady, boys. Considering it's not really our job to take down violent criminals, I'm inclined to let the police handle the legwork on this one. But at the same time, we need them to loop us in on the investigation or we'll never find Sue. TEO, you're sure you can find someone who'd be willing to share their findings with us?
Absolutely.
Alright, don't let me down. Okay, you two see what you can dig up while I get ready for the final showdown, known as drinking my coffee and eating my donut.
I'll make some calls. Gavin, meet me out front with the van. Affirmative. We won't let you down, Crystal.
Waiting for Victory to eat the donut, yes. That's what I'm doing. Oh no, are we doing this from their perspective? Hello, Zachary! Welcome to the stream! You got here just in time. Okay, I need one more bite of donut before I do this. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Well, this'll be fun. Let's get into this. I'm a firm believer in law and order. However, I'll also note that the Cooper family has the benefit of wealth and social status to insulate us considerably from any difficulties with the police. Up to and including the law looking the other way as my brothers and sisters routinely skirt legal issues in their corporate antics. But the platonic ideal of law and order. Absolutely a firm believer. So I was quite relieved when Crystal chose the sensible option of simply inquiring with the authorities. Hey! Earth to Gavin! Come in, Gavin!
Pardon?
I was lost in thought. I sipped the coffee provided to us by one of Ben and Matt's cafe hosts to refocus my thoughts. We'd been waiting a full hour at this point, which caused me no end of frustration. There's no need to worry, my friend. Am I worried? I can read it all over your face. That slight furrow in your brow, the frown. I've been around you long enough to know when things aren't going your way. Trust me, we've got this in the bag. I know the perfect woman for us to talk to. Bright young officer, smart as a whip, keen sense of justice. Plus, she's dating someone in my dance group. It amazes me sometimes how TEO finds time to maintain all these social connections and relationships. I find it bothersome to keep up the few that I have. I'm not concerned about the quality of your asset. I'm concerned with the delay. Asset? Come on, Gavin, these are people. People like you and me. You need to loosen up a little. Hey, let's decide which of us is playing good cop and which of us is playing bad cop. Neither one of us are cops, TEO. Yeah, but think about it. Two private dicks meeting in a shady coffee joint with a police informant. The whole story is shady. Since when? Work with me here. I'm trying to make this more exciting.
Seriously?
I'll settle for it being more productive. Crystal is counting on us. Absolutely. And I intend to help my love see this through to the end. Don't mistake my playfulness for a lack of sincerity. My feelings for Crystal run deep, Gavin. The beat of her heart is the song I dance to now. Aw, that's sweet. So while I may joke around, I'm absolutely going to deliver Sue's location, so we can put an end to this mess once and for all.
Hello, Kendra. Good to see you. My day's going good, thanks. Hope yours is going well, too.
I see. I can't say I've seen you this serious before. I can be a serious guy when I need to be. I promise you that.
Totally fair, ladies first. Totally fair.
A natural pause settles into our conversation as TEO's attention drifts to someone or something else. Hey, hey!
Hey, 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 whoa. That is quite the look. Hey, hey!
Haven't seen you at the last two meetups. Not doing anything I wouldn't do, are you? Or anything I would do?
Nah, I've just been super busy. But I'll beat your score and stop the beat any day now. Just wait and see. Oh, hey, Gavin. How's Trix?
Pardon?
Tricks are fine? Do I know you?
Dude, I was at the Funplex almost every day of every week. And I've been coming to Dreamscape since it opened.
Ah, apologies. I tend to avoid getting to know the customers. Too many conflicts of interest. You understand. Let's see, you're... something starting with a D.
D.
So I'm in the right neighborhood.
No, just D. That's my name. D.
D's one of my star pupils.
does all her own costuming, choreographs her freestyle sections, runs a channel with dance instruction videos. Good for Dee, then. And as for the police...
Yeah, I brought her along. Hey, Gigi!
Oh. Detective Jiwoo Cho.
You two are Dee's friends. Detective Jiwoo Cho, pleased to meet you.
I'm gonna go get a slice of that cheesecake and let you three chat. Don't be long, Gigi. I've got a big day planned.
You have no idea how many times people have greeted me by name and I've gone, do I know you? Oof. Yeah, you got GG. The other GG. GG, meet GG.
The young dancer weaves between tables to go purchase something tasty from the Whole Story Bakery, leaving her girlfriend to settle in for a conversation. So, Dee tells me you had a run-in with everyone's favorite street hackers? The so-called ghost monsters, yes.
Yeah, her hair is really, really nice. I also like her necklace. She's got a good look going on.
Right. I'm not sure how much help I can be. They're part of several open investigations regarding credit card theft, fraud, and other cyber crimes.
Hello, Anonymous Kitten. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're having a good day.
Given how adept they are at information technology, we're trying to play this one carefully and quietly. Honestly, I don't think I should even be talking about them.
Oh, is she in the second game as well? Awesome. Stream is going good so far. Thank you, Anonymous. Good.
They could be the key to saving Dreamscape, the heart of Dee's dance crew. Are you sure you can't offer us anything? I hate to make you come out here for nothing, but I've got no comment at this time. Which will not suffice, needless to say. I need to open her up and get her talking. Immediately, I consider an appeal to reason, but how would Crystal handle this, I wonder? And how much information should I share in turn?
Few random side characters pop up with slightly different designs. Got you. Okay, yeah, I get to have another bite of my donut. So we had to come up with a plan to expose the connection between Deco Nami and the Ghost Monster Gang. And I had the choice of going with TEO and Gavin, going with Queen Bee and Ashley, going with Percy and... Percy and... Percy and Juniper. And then going with... Naomi and Iris. So I had all these different groups I could have gone with. So I decided to go with TEO and Gavin to talk to the cops. And that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm wondering why we get Gavin's monologue instead of TEO's as well. Or if we'll switch halfway through the perspective, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, very much Deltarune logic. Different perspective, but what would the MC do? Okay. We might be able to aid in your investigation. We think they're involved with Deco Nami. You must be pulling long, exhausting shifts on this one. How about we spot you a cup of coffee? That's kind, for sure. It could be worse. They could be ninjas or ninja robots. Ninja-related street crime is infinitely worse. The only way our arcade survives is if we tie the ghost monsters and Deco Nami in the same conspiracy bundle. Okay. I know, Zachary. Gavin saying 3 would be so out of left field for Gavin. Yeah, definitely not 3. I don't think that would work. I would say either 1 or 4, because she seems very logic-based to me. 2, of course, is kind, but I don't know. Yeah, 1 or 4 I feel is very Gavin-y. I know you said what would Crystal do, but this is probably going to affect Crystal's personality somehow anyway. I think I'm going to go for 1. Myself.
I don't see any sense in prolonging this. I can be direct and diplomatic at the same time.
Alright, this is balanced. Or steady.
Consider us a resource you can draw on in your investigation. Are you familiar with the gang shooting at Dreamscape a few days ago? Yeah, I talked with the officer who was on the scene. You told him the ghost monsters were involved, but we couldn't find any trace of them. They're elusive, to be certain. But I know what I saw, and am willing to testify to that effect.
Perhaps.
More importantly, we strongly believe they were hired by Dekonami to cause trouble for our arcade. And the detective just sits there listening. I was hoping for more of a dramatic reaction to that reveal, honestly. You know of Dekonami, yes? Owner of Deko's Palace, the current king of the arcade scene. Okay. Let me give you two some free advice. Without confirming or denying the involvement of Mr. Nami in my investigation, this is not a situation you want to be involved with. There's a reason the ghost monsters keep dodging charges brought up against them, and it's not just their usual slippery elusiveness. Money is power, and they have money in their corner. Coincidentally, I understand Dekonami is spectacularly wealthy. Which is why we need your help. We believe we can convince the ghost monsters to turn on their patron. That we can take down Dekonami and clear the good name of Dreamscape in the process. All we need to know is where the gang currently is. She clearly thinks I've lost my mind, but I can also tell she's giving the idea some merit, thinking it over. Obviously, I can't encourage or even suggest a civilian confront a dangerous gang head-on, even if it could supposedly aid in my investigation. Nor can I risk the case I've been building up by directly participating in such a confrontation. Tell me, do you honestly believe you can find dirt on Dekonami? I would happily trade some hacker guppies for the big fish.
Alright, we're getting her to nibble. Getting her to nibble. Anonymous, we need to clear the arcade's name because we have a review being written about us in 4 days. And in the meanwhile, the arcade is dead because the news broke about there being a gang war that broke out, and there's nobody there. So we kind of need to save our arcade pretty quick.
Crystal believes it can be done. And I believe in Crystal. Okay. This is a terrible, terrible idea. But it's not too deep of a state secret where the ghost monsters are right now. Ever since the little incident at Dreamscape, they've been holed up in their little island of Lost Boys hideout.
The detective scribbles down Sue's name. Oh, sorry.
The detective scribbles down Sue's name and address on a whole story napkin, sliding it over to me.
Man, I really botched that one.
I still strongly suggest going there, but I owe TEO for introducing me to Dee. And that means I owe Dreamscape, and I owe you. Just please try to avoid doing anything that will add body bags to my evidence pile. Okay? Understood.
Hey, you done yet? We've got a date to go on. Pardon me, boys. I need to kidnap the good detective for a full day of romantic antics that will leave her legs quivering like jelly. Toodles!
Peter Pan Westwood, yeah.
I briefly see the detective mouth the words, "Help me" my way, before grinning and departing with her colorful girlfriend. Once they exit, TEO turns to me, smiling like a Cheshire cat. See? Did I come through or what? More than you realize. Huh? I carefully, very carefully, fold up the napkin with Sue's name and location before pocketing it. Maybe Detective Cho gave us our new trump card by accident, writing down Sue's real name on instinct. Maybe it was intentional. Either way, I intend not to splurge this gift.
Her real name? Interesting. She wouldn't be Inami as well, would she?
We have what we need. Let's get back to Dreamscape. I'm assuming you'll want to accompany Crystal tonight, then. Absolutely. Do your best to keep her safe. You've got my word, Gavin.
Aw. It warms my heart to see these two boys worrying about their girl.
I've dedicated my life to protecting the dreams of others. It's a goal I've often failed at, due to failing to understand the dreamer, much less the dream. Tonight we must not fail. At all costs. I've done my part. Now it's up to Crystal to pull off a miracle. But if anyone is capable of miracles, it's her. I know this to be true. We will have our day in the sun.
Nice. TEO like, she's my girlfriend, of course I'll protect her, you crazy? Okay, I need to finish this coffee before it's ice cold. Hold on a second. Okay, coffee has been slurped. I awaken to the sounds of pain. More specifically, the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Apparently, getting shot in the leg hurts. Hurts a lot. And sleeping on the second-hand employee couch, probably not the finest choice for rest. Yeah, actually, Anonymous, I don't really like iced coffee. Hot coffee? Yes. Cold coffee? No. But I'm not really a cold drink kind of person. I like hot drinks, so there is that. The nap was a definite necessity. However, I'm not operating at full speed anymore and won't for a few weeks to come. But sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. If anything, I've got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. But right now, I got 99 problems and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Dreamscape is what matters most.
Beep, beep.
Beep beep, Crystal. You should probably be getting up now.
I'm up. That is true too, Zachary. Like, intentional iced coffee does taste better than hot coffee that's gotten cold. I will agree with you there. Glad we're on the same page too, JJ. Oh yeah, and you order hot drinks in 90-degree weather, ladies first? Awesome. I had a friend who was like the complete opposite. She would order cold drinks when it was negative 30 Celsius outside. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You crazy.
Goody! So, have you given any thought to how you're going to win over Sue's favor once you go confront her?
Kindness, Iris. Kindness all the way. Well, usually I just sort of stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly. No, you don't like that? No?
Ooh, that's no good. You know those intense identity situations I've been tracking? The ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't match with your personality?
What, like where I can't play it cool and logical if I'm not particularly steady? Ah. Ah. I hear you, Game Dan. Nice. Your friend's trying to get you to drink the hot drinks. Like, no, I want cold. Oh, really, Mara? You have iced coffee in the winter. Okay. Like, New Englanders are known for that. That's interesting. I'm just like, man, I'm already cold. I'm not having a cold drink. Forget it. Brr.
Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will see right through it. And I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation. Only one way through. When the time comes, you're going to have to take a stand based on your highest personality score.
Kindness for the win! Ugh, not more numbers and systems.
It's for your own good, Crystal. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that will save Dreamscape, and that means being true to your spirit.
And what's that mean exactly?
According to my calculations right now, your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. You've done a great job opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. Do that with Sue and she'll be your friend in no time.
Uh-huh. And if I don't want to take that approach?
It's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Crystal. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are is who you've chosen to be. It's a causal relationship. But, with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas. Nudge things around a bit until you feel confident taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now.
My best friend.
Hey, feeling all right?
Once again, TEO shows up holding a bouquet of elegant blossoms. This time, it's my second favorite flowers, and I smile in return. Wait a minute. Hold, just time out. Time out for a second. I have a question for everybody in chat. Do y'all have a group of favorite flowers and then also a group of second favorite flowers? Because I, as a person, do not. I'm like, I have favorite flowers and I have like flowers. I'm like, it's alright. I don't list my flowers into, my favorite flowers, my second favorite flowers, my third favorite flowers. I'm like, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone. That's too funny. Like, me, I like, my favorite flowers are lilies, roses, baby's breath, and, I mean, I also kind of like carnations. So, you know, like, you're doing good if you have all, you know, any of those. And I don't really have any that I dislike. Like, flowers, it's flowers, you know? Yeah, tulips are also nice. Like, I mean, somebody giving me flowers, I'm gonna be happy no matter what. But I do not have, like, a bouquet of favorite flowers and second favorite flowers. I don't know why they call it baby's breath, but baby's breath is a really beautiful flower. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. That's good. I just wanted to like double check with everybody. Like, am I crazy? Am I the strange one in this life where I don't have like a group of second favorite flowers? Okay, I can move on now with my life. This is good. Oh no, he got me my group of second favorite flowers. What does this mean? Exactly. Are we breaking up, BB? Ooh, lilacs. Lilacs are lovely. I love lilacs too. They smell so good. He hands them over to me before sitting beside me. Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate it. You're too sweet.
Not as sweet as you. And not as sweet what I'm about to tell you.
Understandable, Game Dan. I mean, as a guy, you may not be into flowers too much, but flowers. I'm just saying. There's no group of second favorite flowers. And yes, Samantha, lavender flowers smell really good too. Anonymous likes poinsettia. Okay, yeah. For sure. Oh, the purple lilac is your state's flower. Cool.
Gavin and I played undercover cops. Now I know you're thinking about me looking fly in a uniform, but save that thought. We got what we needed. What can I say? Gavin can be one smooth talker when he wants to be.
Exactly.
Hello, Vinicity. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for popping in. Oh, Game Dan, that is super fair that you see them enough at work as it is. That's really funny.
Pretty great, huh?
Teo put his hands atop my mine and gives a little squeeze.
And that's not all, my love. We found out something that puts an interesting twist on this whole debacle. Sue has a last name, and it's an all too familiar one.
Nami? The traffic cone is your state's flower, Gigi? Okay. Oh, I did it right! Hooray! Thank you, Vinicity. And yes, the stream is going well so far, thanks. Oh, is that what she said? The second biggest bouquet she'd ever gotten? Huh. Oh yeah, I think you're right, actually. I wonder what the first one was too now. Questions. Oh? Don't stop now, tell me.
Nami. Her real name is Tsunami.
Tsunami? Oh, come on. That was the pun he was going for when he was threatening me? Ugh. You gotta be kidding me. A pun thing. Tsunami? We've been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Deco Nami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue is actually Deco's daughter... I feel sorry for any kid named after an awful pun. I kind of want to do the 4 now. That's so funny. Ooh, Angel Bells, Gigi. I've never seen those. I'll have to look at that. Oh my goodness. Can I do 4, guys? Can I please do 4? I really want to do 4. Do it. Okay, let's do 4. It's too funny. It's quirky. Tsunami. Tsunami. Tsunami? Seriously? Deco should be tried in The Hague for that one. Too true. Oh my goodness. Oh, congratulations, Sarah! The collector's edition has arrived! I am gonna sue them for this bad pun I've been exposed to. Very nice, Regal Venom. Very, very nice indeed. Poor kid must have gotten it from all sides growing up with that kind of a name. No wonder she turned to a life of crime. Maybe I'll be lucky, and she'll be mad enough to punish him for the name by drowning him in a tidal wave. Maybe, maybe not. No way around this now. Okay. This changes everything.
That's what I'm saying. This is an entirely different situation we found ourselves in. Family, for better or worse, makes everything more complicated. If they are anything like my family, it's going to be a hard bond to break. But don't let me fill you with doubt. Not every family is close. If there's anything amiss, you'll be able to spot it and drive a wedge between them. Plus, picking up on subtleties is sort of my thing. You'll have me there to help you, right?
TEO squeezes my hands once more, lifting them to his mouth. His lips grace my fingertips with delicate kisses. TEO. Our eyes meet and I melt into him. You've utterly convinced me. Don't even think about not coming with me. Oh, you've absolutely swept me off my feet, my love. I was hesitant about putting you in harm's way, but you just tempt me so. I don't want to be away from you, not even for a second.
You don't have to be. I give myself fully to you, for as long as you'll have me. From now until forever.
Aw. I can't help but give in. I love you, TEO. This is a new face I've seen from him. I'm like, I don't think I've seen that one before.
Speaking of love and epic battles approaching, I'm more of a lover than a fighter, but I can switch if you need me to.
I chuckle lightly, not missing the beat. He smiles coyly in my direction.
But seriously, what can I do to aid you right now? What's the plan?
Or really even a city. Cool. Which MC did you cosplay as, if I can ask? Iris told me I only get one chance at this, that I need to go with whatever I do best. But if I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. Honestly, I haven't thought too much about it. I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this?
Sue is still very much a teenager, right? And what do teenagers do?
Rebel?
Precisely. And how do they rebel? By doing what they want when they want. They're all about having fun. Appeal to her sense of adventure and mischief. You're sure to win her over if you act as childish as she will.
Is that really how teenagers work? It's been a while since I've been a teenager. Maybe that's true. I don't know. You cosplayed as Ichika Hoshina from Color Malice. Nice. Zachary. Yeah. That is true. But I mean, he did say I will be with you always and forever. So that's kind of basically like saying I love you. And as Ladies First pointed out, he did say I love you to Crystal 2 chapters ago? And she didn't say it back, so... Are you saying, like, I should be quirky then? I guess I'll go... I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, 1? I guess? I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna save, but I also do kind of feel like she's not really a kid. But I'm gonna go for 1 for now and see if that opens up options for me. I'm the manager of an arcade. Of course I'm all about having a good time. If we can show her we're the better party people than her family, she might just join forces with us. Just for the heck of it.
That's the fun-loving spirit that made me fall head over heels for you. I trust your decision with all my heart. You're amazing, and you'll do great.
TEO sweetly gives me a quick kiss on my nose.
You take all the time you need. I'll just be waiting for you to say the word.
He gives me a wink as he leaves me alone with my thoughts. Well, this is it. Either we sort this mess out, or Dreamscape crashes and burns. Or I get, killed. I guess that's always an option, considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place. Choices like that are if you want to influence your personality in another direction, that's fair. I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise, but, well... If this is the end, I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom. If only to get their opinion on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I thump-swing my way out to the arcade proper to track down some folks. Gotta track down some folks. Let's see. I've already talked with TEO. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Let's see. We got Ashley, Gavin, and Nicole. Okay. Let's find Ashley. Or if I can talk to everybody, that would be great. Or is this only to influence my personality? Like, should I be doing this, or should I just leave? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Game Dan. Like, if I talk to everybody, I will do lowest affection first, and then go. Quiet you, Zachary. I can talk to everybody? Okay. I will talk to Ashley first. Ashley is wandering around the arcade floor, practicing what I can only assume are magical girl final attack sequences. Oh right, Juniper first. Sorry, Game Dan. I totally forgot, because Juniper is not on the list. I always forget that she counts. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll do Juniper as soon as I'm done with Ashley. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up a twirl before addressing me.
Nah.
You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart.
Words to live by.
Plus, I'm practicing for the final boss fight. Aren't you ready?
What? What did I say, Zachary? Oh no, what did I say? Wording! What did I say? Oh no, what did I say? I didn't think. Oh no.
Crystal, you dig role-playing games, right? Doesn't this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight like in every RPG ever? Look, you've gathered up all your team members. See also us, your friends.
Oh, I'll do Juniper after him. I see. Phrasing, sorry. Oof. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I'm sorry.
And we're all hunkered down in a dark, damp cave. See also Dreamscape. Now we're having this epic sentimental chat about winning or losing.
I mean... You guys are the worst. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look upon my shame. Look away.
I couldn't be more spot on.
What if?
Although, I do wonder what class you'd be, Crystal.
As long as Sue doesn't metamorphose into a six-winged floating half-torso of a monster as Gregorian chants play in the background, I think I can handle it.
Speaking of which, how are you gonna handle it?
I have a few options floating around in my mind, but I was checking in with others to see what they recommend.
If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I would give in to Sue's spunk and sass. Make it a bizarro final fight by playing to Sue's sense of adventure. Joke around with her. Maybe if we match up her antics with ours, we just might best her at her own silly game.
Yes, fight mischievous cyber criminals with more mischief. Sue likes games not being the butt of her own game. I guess this will give me more joking, so I can, like, do this the TEO way. And yes, Game Dan, that was a really good Final Fantasy reference. Now, the question is, do I want to do this the TEO way of, like, being a real jokester? Or do I want to win this with kindness, like the way I have been doing it? I just don't know. But I am worried that if I pick too many basic options, I'm going to only have a basic thing to say. Well, I did say right before talking to TEO, so this should be fine. Yeah, kill him with kindness. Absolutely. Be your kind self. Where are we on the personality meter? Okay, our kindness is still, like, off the charts. I think we're going to be fine. No matter what, we're going to be pretty good. No one can outplay me. I'm Crystal, arcade manager and all-around cool kid. I got puns and jokes for days. Oh, I get more affection with people. Oh, that's dangerous.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no way to lose with that attitude. But I also know something else, which is to always trust Crystal.
Yes!
Whatever you end up doing, I know you're going to save Dreamscape and consequently us all.
Isn't that a little too hopeful? There is a very real chance I can fail this. This isn't some game. This is real life.
Of course I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And here's where I get really sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex on that day, you've affected us all. You've changed all our lives. And mine. For the better, of course.
Aw, thanks, Ashley. I'm sorry I neglected you so much.
I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me, and you've inspired me to do the same. To become the person I want to be. So, Crystal, no matter what happens in there, just know that you've made friends here. Friends that'll last a lifetime.
Aww.
A lifetime isn't long enough.
Wait, who is this again? Zachary! No! I like to. Ashley, even though everyone tells me you're not my friend, I want to believe you're my friend. Kindness. Ashley, you showed me the ropes on how to be a floor attendant. Without your guidance in those early days, I think I would have gotten eaten alive.
True. I remember Gavin and Naomi being particularly hungry that day. But seriously, floor attendant friends gotta stick together. And, just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend.
Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and then deviates from the seriousness.
Well, I know you've got things to do before the big fight. Just make sure you're stocked up on potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped.
Thanks, girl. All I have is this crutch.
Did you see the stats on it, though? Crutches do double damage to pesky teenagers.
Good to know. And Ashley,
Yeah, Crystal?
Thanks for being so bright in this dark hour.
You got it, friend. Now go out there and kick all the butts.
Thanks, Ashley. Okay. Now I'm going to do Juniper. Juniper is grabbing some dinner at the moment. Okay, see you in a second, Samantha. I've never seen someone angrily eat hot wings before, but somehow she manages it.
Come on.
This whole situation is total poop butts.
She lets out a heavy sigh as I approach.
That sucks.
You just dug yourself out of the hole your life had become, and now you're gonna lose another arcade? It sucks. Seriously sucks.
Dreamscape isn't lost yet.
But it's not like you have a total plan for how to save it yet, right? Other than go talk to someone who may or may not help.
Honestly, that's about as much of a plan as I ever have. And right now, it's as good of a plan as we're going to get. If you were going in my place, how would you handle this?
Well, I guess there's two tricks I'd try. One, she's a teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel, a dissident, a class clown. Connect with her on that level and make her feel you're wild too. Two, she's a teenager, right? I remember being young and totally stupid. Let her make a mistake, then outthink her. Keeping calm and using that to react to her moves. I guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them will work, right?
Everyone wants that goof. Oh, that's actually bold. Interesting. I remember being her age too. I'm sure I could live up to the hijinks she gets up to and connect to her sense of teenage rebellion.
Adulthood is for weenies.
Definitely.
You know, I'm proud of you. You've come so far from the Wave Rider family curse days when you'd blame all your misfortunes on fickle fate. Instead, you're diving in and trying to strangle fate with its own strings. And I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here.
BFFs for life.
I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade. And even if you lose this place, you'll always have a home. I'll make you pizza bagels and give you a shoulder to cry on.
Aw, pizza bagels. Gotta get that kindness. Thank you, Juniper. Your support means a lot to me. You're my best friend forever. My BFF. And that will never change.
Aw, you're making me blush, you big goof. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up thanks to your infectious spirit. Now get out there and let him have it, Tiger.
Thanks, Juniper. Okay, Gavin's turn. I find Gavin looming large over the arcade floor behind the ticket desk. Seems he was expecting me. So, our complications have developed complications. Seems to be the case. And you'd like my advice on the matter. Seems to be the case. Be clear with Sue. Be honest. And be ready to rise to whatever challenge she poses to you.
Perhaps.
If you let her make the first move, you can counter-move through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use that talent to let her set up her own traps and step in them. Treat her with respect. But in the end, she's just a kid. You can outthink a teenager, I'd like to believe.
Take this matter seriously.
If you take the situation seriously and approach with a clear mind, I've no doubt you'll win the day. Agreed. Yeah, sure. Sounds about right. Going ready to form a strategy based on the conditions on the ground, then play out that strategy with a calm hand. Precisely the way I'd handle it. You know, when you first came to the Funplex, I had serious doubts about you.
I'd assumed you'd just fill a seat and do the low-level labor while I focused on higher-order management tasks. So I've largely kept my distance. Or tried to, at least. Out of professional respect. But I can't help but have come to know you over the time we've spent together. You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken opportunity and run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but a whole new arcade as well. I know we're facing a difficult challenge. I'm not going to blindly assume everything will be just fine either.
Certainly.
But I know that if this is possible, if we can starve off bankruptcy, you will be capable of doing it.
Aw. And if not, I can always sell my vital organs. I still have a donut. I'm gonna eat that. I'm thinking either 1 or 4, maybe? I'm leaning towards 1 or 4. Oh, this donut's so good. Yum. Home? Got a few 1s. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Gotta wash down that donut so I can actually talk. All the 1s in the house. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. So steady. Ashley being all bashful for Crystal. Saying bashfully like Ashley being all bashfully. Not minimum wage, you're gonna get a raise. Gavin, you shouldn't. Zach, wait. My sellable organs don't work. Oh no. Thank you, Gavin. I'm glad I've earned your respect. I worked hard to get all of us where we are today, and I don't intend to let any of you down.
Of that I have no doubt. All that remains is for me to wish you the best in your efforts tonight. Do Dreamscape proud. Do us all proud. We're all counting on you. Naomi especially.
Aw, he cares so much about Naomi.
I swore to protect her dream once. Even if I've been inadequate at the task, unable to truly understand her heart. I hope she can forgive me for my earlier mistakes, now that we're all pulling together for Dreamscape. I must admit a fondness.
Oh?
Have you told her that? Well, no. But perhaps I should.
Ah, you should tell her! Tell her! Gavin! I might hit some friendship endings. Aw, Zachary! Can I live in hope? Can it be a dream?
Can it happen to me? Not that I mean to distract you, as you were.
Thanks, Gavin. Yo, Naomi, Gavin just told me he really likes you. You should go on a date with Gavin. Naomi would be in her workshop, no doubt. I should check in with her, see how she feels about all of this. I haven't been in here in ages. Looks like she's happily tinkering with some old 1980 beep arcade circuit board. Hey, Naomi. Oh, hello. You turned around in a hurry. Yeah, Mara. I'ma head out now.
Hey, Crystal. Good to see you.
I remember when I first met her. She'd jump in surprised if I approached her like this. Seems those days are over. Now I'm greeted with a warm smile. I know, Catherine, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, no, I'll feel guilty now when I date either one of them. Like, I'm breaking up the beautiful couple. listen, I'm heading out to talk to Sue soon, so I just wanted to talk a bit before I go.
Yeah!
I'm sure you'll do great. In all the time I've known you, you've been terrific with people. Better than I've ever been, at least. If anybody can sway her to our side, it's you. I mean, look at all this.
She gestures arms wide to her surroundings. What, your workshop?
No, I mean Dreamscape itself. Look at everything you've built. And how'd you do it? By talking to people, helping them understand your dream. You get what I mean, right? By being who you are, you can make miracles happen.
Aw, Naomi. There's a duo in Persona 4 that you have similar issues with. And then I crush his dreams anyway. Zachary! Ooh, harsh. Oh, that's a good question, Game Dan. Good question. We'll have to find out next time we play through this, so that's the thing. Hey, Regal Venom. Good call. You know, Gavin, I could set something up if you were serious about that raise. I am pretty awesome, aren't I? I like 1, personally. I don't know what you guys think, but I kind of like 1. Maybe 2. Ooh, Ladies First likes 3. I am pretty awesome. 1. I have one more bite of donut. I'm gonna finish it. Hum. Hum. I somehow turned that 1 bite into 2 bites. Hooray! Yum! It was a fat donut! Took me ages to eat through it. It was delicious. It's like the size of my hand, that donut. Not that I have big hands, but it was a decent sized donut. Ooh, Westwood. Enjoy your Burger King. I'll keep an eye out for you if you're able to come back again. Okay, I'm gonna go with 1. Let's see what happens. Gotta get that kindness. Naomi, I'm just me. Lil ol' me. I've got a big heart, and I wear it on my sleeve. But it's up to others to decide if they want to do the same and join me. So far, it's worked out okay, but tonight, I don't know. Maybe I'm not up to this. Oh, she liked it.
Tonight, Sue will see your heart and know you're in the right while her father's in the wrong. Don't be so humble that you downplay your own accomplishments, Crystal. I know what it's like to cut yourself down a peg, scared of being too proud. It's easy to fall into that trap. So when I say you're a great person, take the compliment.
Okay, then. So how do you think I should approach Sue?
Well, if it was me, I'm not happy with how they ruined our opening day. Honestly, I'm downright miffed about it. I'd probably go at him like a fireball because I'm downright fierce. But I know that probably wouldn't work. Taking the high road is the better path. You've got a steep hill to climb here, making her flip on not only a partner in crime, but on her family. So you're going to have to try to understand her heart. She kept saying she likes our arcade. Play into that. Be kind, understanding, and empathetic.
I don't think Naomi's the only one with sound effects, but she often has a lot of things happening around her compared to other characters. Especially compared to, like, let's say Teo or Gavin. But actually quite often has like a thought bubble pop up with a sound effect, so the others definitely have it too. I mean, I guess I'll consider playing nice. I mean, it is probably my lowest stat, kindness, but I might consider being nice. Challenging her ego and insulting her is definitely not going to work. Playing nice makes sense, you're right. I'll consider it.
Believe me, I kinda wanna kick her teeth in. But I know that's wrong. Even if we're never friends, we have to at least try to understand her. I'd better get back to work. These replacement ROMs aren't gonna suck it themselves.
Even if the arcade ends up closing down?
I'm deciding to be optimistic. You can do it, Crystal. Best of luck.
No, I was 100% being sarcastic, Game Dan. 100%.
Oh, hey, mind if I ask your opinion on something?
Yes, you should go on a date with Gavin. Sure, what's up? Yes! I love it.
What do you think of Gavin? Like, I mean, I know he's a money-grubbing, prize-game-loving stick in the mud, but... Well, ever since Dreamscape and all of us working together... I don't know. Maybe he softened up a bit. I think you're a good influence on him. Do you think he'd be the kind of person to put old arguments aside and, like, No, we've got to stay focused. We need to save the arcade. Forget I brought it up.
No, go on a date with him. Forget the arcade, go on a date. After offering a brief hug of support, Naomi returns to her work. Thank you for the hug. Now hug your boy Gavin. My goodness, please. Oh, I know, Mara. It's gonna be so awkward dating them. I'm just gonna feel guilty the entire time. He could be your stick in the mud. Wink, wink, Naomi. Exactly. Okay, let's go on to Percy. I think I spot Percy sitting in the restaurant area. Yep, there he is, munching from a bowl of pretzels and watching some fighting game tourney on the sports channel.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Crystal. You've heard the news then.
That our archenemy is the father of our secondary archenemy? Yep.
Rather unfortunate.
Unpleasant business, that. Simply unpleasant. I wish I could offer you boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but... this whole situation's gotten rather out of hand, hasn't it? As a matter of investment, my advice at this stage would be to cash out while you still can. I mean, I know that you won't, but that's what I'd suggest. Life is short, take it from me. Best to make the most of what you have than to lose it all. So, apologies for my inability to offer a pep talk. Afraid I'm rather melancholy today.
It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of this little problem we're facing. Ooh, Anonymous, what game did you buy? What'd you get? Oh, really, Sarah? The potential couple can also be a potential poly. Go on.
Then I'll hold out hope. I'm not certain as to how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless.
Ah, No Man's Sky, nice. Well, hope you have fun with that. I've heard lots of good things about No Man's Sky ever since they added all those updates and stuff. Well, how would you do it, if you were willing to give it a go?
Tricky.
The new Challengers has an achievement called Polycute. Interesting.
I don't know how effective it would be, but I'll try to approach as a friend. Connect with Sue on an individual level. It's going to be difficult, mind you. She's young, she's got something to prove. She has friends she needs to impress. Digging through all of that to get to her heart, well... you've got your work cut out for you, yes?
I got this, Percy. I've been considering taking a gentler approach, yeah. Thanks for the advice, Percy.
Anytime, love. No matter what. If this turns violent again, you should take the better part of valor and run for it. You've got your youth and your health. Take it from someone sitting in the Reaper's waiting room. There's no sense hastening that meeting.
Sitting in the Reaper's waiting room. What a way to phrase that. Wow. He always seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the only one who seems capable of laughing at it. Maybe I should really try to talk to him about this. Look, Percy. About your condition. Aw, Percy, we love you. We want you happy and healthy. Can nothing really be done? Can I donate my heart? If so, I'll go get a pocket knife and sort this out. You're too awesome to just fade away. You need to stand up to this. Ooh, man. So many good stuff. I think the poly route is only for the sequel, guys. I don't think there's a poly route in this one. I could be wrong. I'm leaning towards 1 or 4 for this. Lots of 1s. I'm all for telling this guy that we love him. Yeah, I mean, I love Percy too. Absolutely. Let's do 1. Kindness for the win! Are you sure your condition is truly a death sentence? Can nothing really be done? Percy, we love you. You're part of the Dreamscape family. I'd rather have you be here with us enjoying Moopy rather than attending your funeral. I know everyone else feels the same way. Gigi wanted to poly Percy and Queen Bee. Not gonna lie, I'd be down for that too. Ooh, Juniper's the secret. Ah, I was wondering, because I'm like, there's a lot of interactions with Juniper. I feel like she would be the secret route. Okay. Cool. I like that. So are you sure there's nothing left to do? Aw, he loves that we love him. He does seem a bit taken aback at the outpouring of sentiment, and pauses before replying.
Well,
I suppose it's not like no stone's gone unturned. There are some options. I just don't see the point of taking them. It seems a waste. I'm not all that you seem to think I am. Not compared to...
So you're saying there are options that could save you?
Could. Maybe. Possibly. And I may consider them perhaps. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind. Not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it. Understand?
Fine. But one day, I'm gonna romance you, and we're gonna get you sorted out, my man.
lovely.
Now go out there and do right by your friends. Save Dreamscape. I've decided to hold out hope after all. Lovely, isn't it?
Alright, and last but not least, the Queen! Obviously, Queen Bee is playing Fist of Discomfort. Right. I make my way to the FOD cabinet, and I'm in no way surprised to see her playing. Although this time it's without the fancy rig and camera setup. It's just her.
Come on!
Oh, I beeping hate playing against the AI. It's no challenge at all. I could do this with my beeping eyes closed. Hey kid, jump in here and be my opponent.
Oh my goodness, Sarah. I'm really glad you realized that before you got hurt. Yee! I know better than to do that, Queen Bee. You would pulverize me inside and out, and I'd be nothing but a human flesh puddle by the end.
Sort of like how you're going to take down the Deco family?
Huh? Queen Bee deftly hits a button combination, which officially takes out her AI enemy. Removing herself from the cabinet, she pulls at her jacket, straightening it out.
I'm imagining you going into Sue's hideout, kicking down the front door, guns a-blazing, yelling at the top of your lungs and challenging Sue to one final showdown. What do you think?
I think you've been talking too much with Ashley. Her imagination is rubbing off on you. Yes, do take a picture, Sarah.
Listen, Sue's a gamer, and we know she's got a bit of a competitive streak, right? Be confident and throw down your best beep talk. She won't be able to fight against it. She'll easily see we're superior to Daddy Dearest.
I'll show her my first-rate moxie, that I will. You're right, Queen Bee. Once Sue sees my guts, and hopefully not my literal guts, she won't be able to do anything but side with me.
Kid, I believe in you. As one of the 4 heavenly kings, I endorse you. In fact, I wouldn't have furthered my career as a pro gamer if it wasn't for you. When you first showed up at the Funplex, I thought you were going to be easy fodder for me to crush beneath my heels.
This is supposed to make me feel better?
Hold on a minute, kid, let me finish. But as I got to know you, you aren't just another fan. You are a true friend. Sometimes when I'm frustrated, I look to you for inspiration.
Me? But I'm just Crystal.
Not bad.
Yeah, beep, right? Watching you overcome your fears and fight for Dreamscape, it makes my soul burn. It makes me realize I can overcome anything too. Even my most hardcore battles. So when you go in there tonight, don't have any doubt. You're a beeping badass person. And an even more badass friend.
Oh no. Oh no, the alternate Sarah's got in for a world of pain in the butt. Well, glad this universe's Sarah was spared the pain at least. I am beeping awesome. I cherish you as a friend too. Now to convince Sue I'm a badass. There will always be doubts even if I'm awesome. Yeah, I like 1. I think she'll appreciate 1. F yeah! When you put it like that, I am pretty badass. Probably the most badass friend you got, isn't that right, Queen Bee? I knew she'd like it. And welcome back, Samantha.
Oh, kid, stop. You're splitting my sides. But seriously, I'm glad to have you as a friend. Okay, I can't handle any more of this mushy friendship talk. It's going to ruin my reputation as the most radical person here, and we can't have that.
And welcome back, Westwood, as well. Basically, we've just been having one last chat with all the peeps in the arcade before we go talk to Sue. I don't think anyone believes you are less than radical.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome, girl.
Now go and do your thing. Oh, and don't forget to kill him dead tonight.
As I'm about to retort, she beats me to it.
I meant that literally, not figuratively. Ta!
Alright. I was still chatting with them, but I'm ready to go now. No sense putting it off any longer. I talked to everyone that I wanted to. I gathered as much information as I could. I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point. How did we do with that? Alright. I'll take it. I'm still really kindly. It's time to do this. For the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and Dreamscape itself. I take TEO's hand in mine as a soft smile curls my lips. We're ready to depart and face our destiny together! As one! Ooh. It's a short trip across town, and before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ. A rundown warehouse in the bad side of town. A wooden sign, long since fallen off the side of the building, identifies it as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities, Inc.
This place isn't too bad. Just add in a few doilies, some curtains, and maybe a couple of rose bushes out front. Then we can host a myriad of tea parties here. I don't know why they wouldn't keep up on the upkeep.
Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyway.
Correct! Nostalgia Commodities Inc. is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Palace LLC. Yeesh. That adds another step to this dance routine. I can't imagine Sue would easily give up her turf, especially when the rent is free. But don't falter, my love. I'm here. I'm cheering you on. As the leader, I'll let you take charge. But if I notice an in, I got your back. Let's not waste any more time.
I sigh once, looking over at my companion. I'm sure glad I'm not going at this alone. I'm nervous, for sure, but I know what I have to do. I settle down on my crutches, armpits resting on the padding as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast.
Hey! Listen!
Yes? Iris? Kind of about to be in the middle of something here.
I know, and I've spontaneously reprogrammed myself to include a new measurable metric, which should be useful for your mission. I call it the incredibly right indicator of success.
Oh, okay. Should I trust something you just spontaneously wrote now? Or Iris for short.
Hey, when you have a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm going to start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there, to determine how close you are to convincing her.
Oh, God.
That way, you'll know if you're on the right track or if you need to try something different. Let's take a look at your current score.
0.
Currently, you have a 0.0 chance of success.
Yay?
Well, okay, that's probably a bit disheartening, but think of it like, if I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably, instead of, I'm doomed. But speaking of doom, well, since there is a chance you can actually fail this time, rather than be assured you can mumble your way through the problem, would you like me to back up your data first?
Yes. Why, yes, I would, actually. Yeah, it's when I get shot for reals in the heart this time, in the heart place.
You are now ready to proceed. Good luck!
Taking a deep breath, I thump swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches with my companion beside me. Alright, companion, let's go. Whoa. I don't know what I expected to find on entering the lair of a notorious gang of cyber criminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. Shot through the heart and they're to blame. Exactly. If this is a dumping ground of a warehouse for Deco's industry, it makes sense, though. A place where old arcade games go to die, turned into a playland for punks. A disorganized maze of games litters the ground floor, poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burning. I see. That's a freaking maze! As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. Really, they don't have a lookout at all? Some pretty awesome graffitis, I gotta say. As I look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. Huh. They seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news. They're distracted because they have a visitor.
Unfortunate.
How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you. It's hard to get a good angle from down here, hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in his usual passive-aggressive way. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversation, gather some more information. Or I could announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. But which makes the most sense for how I'm going to handle the negotiation we're about to have, though? Well, I'm going in kindly, so I guess I need to eavesdrop. Not that it's kind to eavesdrop, but... yeah, I'm with you, ladies first. Go back home! Ooh, posted the chair bottom and off topic. Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna eavesdrop and we'll see how this goes. We did just save. I motion for TEO to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. You should be out there doing what you agreed to do. Not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I paid the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground, yes. Hard for me to do if some competitor rises to hurt my bottom line.
Pay attention!
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention! Yes, Dad. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I could swear she said that through gritted teeth. There's a certain forced tone to it as well.
Am I not generous?
I don't ask for much, I feel. I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want. All told, I feel I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations. Like you know the first beaten thing about me. What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. And don't look to your little friends, look at me! Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet with her father's. Yes, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad.
You understand, yes?
All I want from you is so very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for Dreamscape. Or do you really want me to pull back all my support about your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind at the mercy of the Cybercrime Task Force? Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. Ooh, that gave us a big uptick. I think I'm starting to understand the situation. She's under his thumb, but not by choice. And she hates it. Good. Now then, why haven't you finished the job? Oh, come on! I almost beep and die thanks to invading lovely chainsaw turf. If we go back there... I'm hearing excuses, Sue. I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are chasing you away. Really? Okay, thanks, Doc. I'll do that. How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't stand up to some school brats? Of course, yeah. My empire. Like I want your damn empire.
Pay attention!
Speak up, I said! Quit looking at the floor! And we lock eyes through the metal grate flooring she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overly confident fashion as she bends over, like a child finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk. Well, well, well. What do you know? Crap, she spotted us. Inky? Blinky? We have guests. She snaps her fingers, a sudden aura of command about her as she's distracted from the verbal beatdown by her father, and goons swarm flanking us. We're quickly hustled up the stairs. Well, as quickly as I can manage on crutches. Now's the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say. Let me save, universe! That's what I have to say. Deco, buddy! Long time no see! It's been what, hours? Interesting, catching you here consorting with criminals. It's an odd welcome, Matt, but I'll take it. Your reckoning's at hand, Mr. Nami. I'm thinking 1 or 3? Okay, what's like 2 or 3? What we thinking, chat? Okay, JJ's also 1 or 3. Mara's 3. Doc's 1. Game Dan's 3. Samantha's 1. Maybe it's time for the coin to come out for this one. There is 3 for 3. Alright. I'm gonna heads. Heads is gonna be Deco Buddy. And tails is gonna be the odd welcome mat. Wah! Oh no! Ah! Alright, it landed on heads. Ah. Alright, we're gonna do Deco Buddy! If you drop the coin 4. Oh no, but I dropped the coin! Ladies first, no! I don't know why my hands are so slippy. I need like powder. I need to powder my hands before the stream. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing your reckonings at hand. We're gonna be so dead. It landed on heads. I'm doing 1. Deco, buddy, pal, house tricks. Gosh, it's been so long. It feels like just this morning you were at my arcade threatening me. And now here we are. What a coincidence. Deco's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear. What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online. Jeez, Dad, relax. Relax. Clyde. On cue, Clyde steps out from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen.
Both of them have phones. One has an Iris Assistant loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop Crystal's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack her account if you need me to so we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word.
Don't wipe my Iris's memory? Rude. We'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad? You're clear. Quit freaking out.
As you like.
Not that it matters. My business with this Miss Wave Rider is already concluded. I was more than courteous to you when you spat in my face. It's clear we will never see eye to eye, and I have nothing more to say to you. Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with... Wait for it. Your daughter. Timing is everything. How did you...
Well, you're a resourceful one.
Thank you.
The squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. I was hoping I'd see you again. You run a great arcade. You treat me and my friends with respect. And you take a bullet from me? Class. That's a class operation there. I can be totes honest with you when I say I didn't want to ruin your arcade. It rocks. All that snazzy neon, all those great games, all that fun. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well...
She cast a sidelong glance at her father.
I didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I didn't want to come back and cause you more trouble after that, so I stayed away, figuring I'd done what I had to do and could leave it at that. But you didn't finish the job. Dreamscape still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose. Nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see your game, Miss Wave Rider. It's as obvious as the sad little strategic moves you've made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will save Dreamscape from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time you finish what you started. Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. Just gonna save over that. Boop. I step forward, my cliss flenched. Yes. My fist clenched. Ready. But before words escape me, someone is by my side.
Whoa, slow down there, tough guy. You being here is totally cramping your daughter's style. Right, Sue. We need to liven this party up. Let's bring in some music, a catered buffet, drinks, and maybe kick your dad out.
Seriously? If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times. Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
I wouldn't continue to insult your daughter to her face. The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes, but they don't utter a word or move against Deco. They clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense.
So you do the bog basics of what you should do as her father and expect a medal for that? Okay.
In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice. After all, Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the world of arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it. And you can't win.
I don't know, you sound pretty nervous about me winning.
Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the
You really
exit
did pull another
as
gobble.
forcefully as you like. Perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
So rude. Seriously? Vindictive much? Do it. Ugh. Fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is it. This is the moment. I need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on her control freak father. And it has to be something absolutely true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Crystal Wave Rider to pull one more rabbit out of a hat. This is all I've got. So the other ones would have been, come on, where's the fun in that? I came to battle, and I challenge you to a pizza bagel eating contest. I love that. You call yourself a gamer? Prove it. This calls for a one-on-one video game showdown. Ooh. That's your strategy? Toss us out? Surely you can come up with something more clever than that. Well, I wonder what I'm gonna pick. You're stronger than him, Sue. You don't need Deco, he needs you. And I can help you see that. This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. Sue, through our recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry. If you'll hear me out, I know I can help you see that too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him, he needs you. But if you'd rather mash us into paste, well, I stand on one foot, arms wide to make it a bit easier for her. Do as you wish. Are you quite done babbling yet?
A foolish fool.
Get this over with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this fool. And yet, Sue's holding up a hand to stop the two goons she was about to sick on us. What are you waiting for, young lady? I said to get rid of them. It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You afraid Crystal will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
I run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out. And if you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man. What? Shh. The adults are talking. Dang, got him. Deco's visibly seething, but Sue's clearly taken the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Okay, Crystal. Okay. You've got a temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. Say what you came to say. But if I'm not like super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma, you're out the door. Or possibly the window. This is it. My chance to convince Sue. I have to do this. And it's not just me. I have TEO beside me lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile as I save once more. Nope. I'm just gonna make sure that actually saves. There we go. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Refocus myself. I slow my racing pulse, bringing this down to something more heartfelt, more personal. I have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't just about being convincing. I need to befriend her and lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. I glance at Iris on my phone screen, who simply shrugs. We're entering far more subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me what responses may or may not work. It's time to be the best I can be on my own. I have 4 attempts. Great. Appeal to her love of arcades, flatter her ego, invoke the power of friendship, remind her she was almost killed for Deco, invite her back to your arcade, offer a place to stay if Deco kicks her out. I mean, I think reminding her she was almost killed by Deco would probably be a good thing to remind her of. Yeah, start with 4? Yeah. I feel like that's a good way to get this whole thing started. Remember when dear old dad almost got you killed? I think there's a pretty simple indicator of how much Deco cares about you, Sue. He nearly got you killed. He didn't know that was lovely chainsaw territory when he asked us to go to Dreamscape. Did you tell him? Of course. And how did he react? He didn't care.
I don't follow.
Why should I? Some pathetic little gang of campfire scouts pretending to be a menace to society. They're nothing. I'd like to think my daughter and her friends are clever enough, strong enough to overcome such nonsense. Except they nearly killed her. That giggling gathering of girls proved a bit more dangerous than you thought they'd be, Deco. No doubt the shooter would have peed her panties in fear before getting the nerve to pull the trigger. If you hadn't startled her. What a thing to pee her panties? What the hell, man? Making some assumptions there, Deco. For all you know, they're stone cold to the core. And now you're pushing for her to go back into their turf. A hard lesson, but one she must learn. If Sue can't learn to rise to such mediocre challenges, she won't be ready to inherit my empire. If you don't have the 2 boosts, you have to absolutely ace this part. Okay, interesting. Huh.
You understand, yes?
Am I a harsh tutor? Perhaps. But I know Sue will be stronger for facing her fears. Worthy of the challenges to come in running Deco's palace. I mean, she likes arcades. But she did say she wasn't interested in his empire. Save first. Okay. I can save again. I'm thinking either 2 or 3. Okay, ladies first says 1. 3? Yeah. Alright, let's go for 3. So, not only did he ignore your warnings, but now he wants you to go back into the line of fire. What kind of loving father would push you out there in front of a firing squad just so he can tear down a little arcade like mine? What kind of vindictive, spiteful bastard do you have to be to sacrifice your own daughter to... Yeah, okay, you made your point. Dad, seriously, beep you if you won't listen to me. I told you this would happen and you didn't give a beep! Woo! So no, I'm not going back there. End of discussion.
How dare you?
You disobedient! It's a question of strategy. You want Crystal Squish? There's ways to do it which don't require me getting shot at. But you didn't care about that, no. Too impatient. Too jealous. So you shoveled it in my lap. Well, beep you! I'm not making the same mistake twice. Glad you could see reason on this one. 3 more attempts. 1? Maybe? 1 or... Yeah, I'm thinking 1 or 5. Because, I mean... One's like, I know you, girl. You love arcades. 5's practical because she's probably going to get kicked out of here. 5? Okay. We'll do 5. So, let me be clear about this. The reason you won't side with me over your father is you're worried he'll burn you, kick you out of his home, abandon you on the street. Let's put aside the question of whether holding such a threat over your head indicates a loving father or not. I mean, it doesn't, but if what you need is a place to stay to avoid being homeless, I'll offer my home. Wait, seriously?
Bad idea, friend. Bad idea.
I wrecked your arcade and now you offer me 3 hots and a cot? I'm generous like that. Huh. Well... Yo, Clyde's making a move. He's like... I mean, Clyde's like, yo, you want to stay at my place? I got you, girl. Go, Clyde! This is your moment.
She can stay with me, if it comes to that.
Clyde? Seriously? I wouldn't want to put you out.
My parents like you. I like you. And they'd understand your situation. Please, don't feel like you have no options. You've got your friends. You've got me. Just think about it, okay? Please?
I ship them. I wouldn't actually drive her from my home.
You understand, yes?
That was just a figure of speech. I'm saying that I am her provider. I'm the reason she's able to...
Nah, I'm pretty sure you meant what you said. You've threatened me with all the dire consequences of disobedience more times than I can count, and I'm getting sick of it. So don't think you can hold that over my head any longer.
Think about this.
Yeah, they would look really good together for sure, Game Dan. And they're you and your girlfriend's colors. Amazing. I love it. The wall graffiti has a chef with a giant muffin with arms and legs. Where is that? Oh, I see it. That is pretty amazing. This would be a mistake, Sue. Think about more than what roof you happen to be sleeping under. I can protect you in ways you cannot provide for yourself. Beyond food and clothing and a place to stay. Legal protection notably. I keep you off various raiders. I make sure my enemies aren't aware you exist. You're safe under my wing.
Oh, definitely. But maybe I just don't care anymore. Maybe I'd rather flame out than put up with your beep!
.97. Oh, come on. Sounds like she's starting to see through his supposed generosity. Good. I gotta get .3? You gotta be kidding me. Girl. Girl. Alright. I'm thinking between 1 and 3. What are we thinking? I just need 0.3%. Yeah, I'm basically in the clear. I've got this. 1, 3, 3. 1, 1. Okay, we've got 3 1s, 2 3s. One, 1, 3. Oh no. It's so even. All right. I'm going to flip this coin. I'm not going to drop it. Heads will be 1, tails will be 3. I'm not going to drop the coin. Hiya! Tails! Power of friendship! All praise the coin. There's something I've been paying close attention to as we spar back and forth like this. The ghost monsters. They're trying to be unreadable, just part of the background noise of the scene. But I can read them. Clyde especially is looking like they're holding back a lot of feelings. Clyde, get your girl! Sue, do you think that without Deco you'd be alone? What about them? Thank you, ladies first. I did actually catch it this time. I gesture to the 3 supremely buff dudes and the nervous-looking individual accompanying them, all in their color-coordinated clothes. I think you're forgetting the ghost monsters. They're more than a gang. They're your friends. They'll support you if Deco won't. If he tries to burn you, they'll stand in front of the flames. You've got the power of friendship on your side. Whereas your father doesn't have a friend in the world and needs to rely on you. What? This smattering of thugs and children. You think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her or clothe her? Laughable!
I do that. I don't care if it takes my whole allowance or if I have to go get a real job. I'd help her if you won't.
Clyde, this isn't...
No. Sue, please, listen to me. I don't like speaking up. And your dad, he scares me. But Crystal is right. We're your friends. And we'll be here for you. Right?
Beep, yeah! Ghost monsters, ride or die! 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America, according to many critical studies.
So, please, don't feel you'd be alone if you choose to side with Crystal. You won't be.
Just tell her you love her, Clyde! Just do it! And yes, Game Dan it is. Found family equals best family, indeed. Clyde shifts embarrassedly, averting their eyes to the ground, shuffling their feet. It's like they really want to say something, but can't find the courage within. Clyde, I believe in the dream! Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue, friendship is irrelevant. What matters is power, and your friends have none. Do you really want to trade a powerful ally for a weaker one? As much as I hate to give in to some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquering all, well... Girl, you need to play some Kingdom Hearts. I'll tell you all about friendship. Your friends are your power. Did my chance of success not move at all? I'm a ghost monster.
Ghost monsters for life!
Ride or die, we are ghost monsters for life. Sue and Clyde exchange a fist bump before Clyde steps back to join their friends. Absurd. Simply absurd. Oh, that is the max? Okay, gotcha. Some of them will call Clyde out on the crush. Stop. I love it. Okay, well, we'll do the arcade since we have one more attempt. No 100%, only the amount of certainty Iris had for us accepting. Gotcha. You love arcades. You've got pixels in your heart, Sue. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. You've built one heck of an arcade here. Also, your friends have a fun place to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not that great. A lot of the games are busted. Seriously? You think you can appeal to her love of these pieces of garbage?
Such a shame. Such a shame.
The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in a landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's to love?
Wrong.
Damn it, Dad, they're not junk! When I was a kid, I used to love going to your arcades. Bring your daughter to work day was a treat. I got to have fun and enjoy all these great games. I felt special. Like I was a special kid because my daddy ran an arcade. I felt good. Like you were this amazing person I would look up to. But then you started throwing them out and replacing them with beating slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing he's losing her, Deco switches tactics.
Am I not generous?
And I gave you the games you loved. See? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them out, I gave you a very generous gift. As my beloved daughter. It's not going to be enough just to say she loves games. I had to take Deco down a peg. So he generously gave you his garbage. Do you feel loved, Sue? Like a beloved daughter? When did you stop looking up to him? Ooh, I like 3. I gotta say. Okay, JJ goes for 2. Westwood's 1. Mara's 3. Ladies First 3. Doc 2. 3. Spill the tea, girl. Okay, I'm gonna do 3. You used to look up to him. When did that change, Sue? Was it just because he threw out games? Or was it something more? It's not like he was always a jerk. No, I take that back. He was always a jerk. I just couldn't see it because I was a tiny little girl mystified by her arcade-owning daddy. I don't think it was any one thing. I grew up. I grew up fast and hard. Started using my skills to get myself things he wouldn't get me. Waste of money, he said. And when he caught me with a stolen credit card, I was expecting a lecture, punishment, a father trying to set his daughter on the right path. But he encouraged me, said nobody in this world mattered, and if I could take something, I had a right to take it, to rely on myself. You know what, Dad? You're in beep! And you taught me to be just like you. That's what changed. I couldn't look up to him anymore. And I couldn't look up to myself either. That's not. One heck of a breakthrough. It'll help me, true, but I'm glad she can see that for herself too. Nice. Before I can get in another word, Sue waves her hands, interrupting me. Okay. Enough.
Man, this sucks.
I'm sick of all this talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. Thank you, Zachary. I am relieved. I was so nervous going into that. Woohoo! You've made your case, Dad. And so have you, Crystal. He wants to protect me. And use me. It's patently obvious at this point. But maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high. While Crystal wants me to throw it all away. Just because it's the right thing to do. As for me, what do I want? How do I want this to play out? This is it. The moment of truth. Thank you, JJ. The sound. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save Dreamscape? Or was it all for nothing?
You know what? You, Dad.
Woo!
Excuse me.
Young lady.
Yeah, you heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? And I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you. As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life.
Go get him, girl.
I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Nice.
Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Okay, just bring it back a little bit, though, before he shoots you in the face. I wouldn't put it past him at this point.
You can't do this. I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Yeah, exactly, ladies first. Also, you name me Tsunami, Dad. Beep you.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Hey, Carly. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Sue snaps her fingers. and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris, would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue.
And from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
Who knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence.
Doing good, Carly, thank you.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them.
Oof.
She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Oof.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me.
Oof.
And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
Oof. That. No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices.
I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning. Just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Deco Nami archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN Esports Center, and HDTV.
Home and garden television?
I figured the 2 guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show.
With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad.
Ooh.
You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie.
House flippers, I know.
But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Ooh. Inky? Blinky? Yeah, boss?
Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! No! This is completely unacceptable! I am your father! I'm Deco Nami! I am the arcade business!
Bye! Inky and Blinky easily restrain Deco by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Hi, arcade business. I'm Dad. It's nothing personal, Mr. Nami, just good business. I am the Senate. Yeah, the 4th one is apropos. Game over. I think we're gonna do all of these at some point, but I think for now, number 4 is probably pretty good. I put on an expression so smug it could smother a city. Game it over, Deco. You lose.
You impudent, insignificant little...
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still...
And he's gone. And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes as if a great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relax into a sigh. Aw, look how happy Clyde is!
Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting, to say the least. I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Crystal. You're still here. You. Oh, I knew you were special. Knew it from day one. If the heat ever cools off and we can make amends with a lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games. And not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings.
Thank you. Oh no, Catherine! Bob, leave Catherine alone.
So, we square?
We're also triangle and circle. You're a terrible person, but whatever. I gotta go for number 2. I like number 2. Square? We're square, circle, rhombus, and octagon. We're up, up, down, down, left, right, be a square. Nice.
Sweet.
Did we do it? Did we really save the day?
We might have actually done it. I'm pretty sure we did, but just in case, pinch me.
Oh, right here? Right now? In front of all of these people? Don't you want me to wait to save that for when we're at home? Alone?
Gosh, the way he said that, though. TEO! I only meant that in case I was still dreaming.
If this is a dream, I never want to wake up. I just want to be here with you. Happy and in love.
I'd pick a place other than a warehouse with broken-ass arcade games, personally, but sure, I appreciate the sentiment. Then let's enjoy this moment together.
Yeah. Together. Forever.
Big mood, Mara. Big mood. Whew. Yay! The next few days passed by in a blur. That morning, we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before we'd even opened. Sue's care package of bad news that went up the wire caught their attention. Miss Wave Rider! Miss Wave Rider! Is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard any of the allegations of child abuse? Have you seen Mrs. DeFame's article talking about the incident, praising your professionalism? I gave so many interviews that day that I lost my voice. Fortunately, TEO was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. Everybody loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel self-righteous. And Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. It is a very cool game, Carly. I've really enjoyed it so far. It didn't matter that the official police response was a generic, "We are still investigating these claims." The court of public opinion had decided. Deco's palace was doomed. The final crushing blow came at a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore,
What? No! Unhand me immediately! You... I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
Go get him, Gavin's sister. You got this. Oh my goodness. The screen is blurry because it's supposed to be like we're watching it on TV. And we never saw him again. Seriously, after the arrest, he just got up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something. Oh, right, not Gavin's sister. It's the Moon... Yeah, you're right. It's Moon Cutie's, sis. You're right. You're right. Weird, Samantha.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food!
I mean, this is true. No pigtails, though.
I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Ooh, maybe I'll meet a sis or two of his in game 2. Okay. Largely a line of hokum? But it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows? Maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. We'll see. The Deco's Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he just vanished into the guts of the judicial system. Oh, the arcade empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. If it's still blurry, maybe try refreshing? That might fix it. Though without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows? Maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind. As for Dreamscape, we figured out the best way to mix our good food and hot competition. Screens all over the restaurant to watch the tournaments going on in the main arcade area. The profits from the restaurant allow us to throw some seriously epic competitions. We violated fire codes like 3 times from folks packing in here. Nice. I'm sorry, Westwood. I mean, on my side, everything is okay. I've got, like, no dropped frames or anything, so... Yeah, I mean, try Sarah's recommendation. That might work. It's pretty intense, I'll admit, but this is one hell of an arcade.
Having assisted in the slaying of Deko Nami's foul presence, Hamza finds himself tired of the restaurant business. It seems his wanderlust has returned.
Ah, good. An excellent, Westwood. I'm glad it's working. Huh, that's weird, Samantha. I don't know what's going on.
Farewell, my friends. I leave my dining establishment in your capable hands. I must resume seeking mysterious and unknowable arcade treasures far and wide. I'll have a doggy bag of those delicious jalapeno poppers to go for when I depart, of course.
Sounds good, Hamza. But the arcade, in the end, is less important than the people who call it home. Here we go. Ah! Look at them! Double dance! Ah! We finally got to dance with our boy. He's so sparkly. With the combined powers of TEO and Michelle, they made Dance Game the most successful arcade rhythm game since Showtime Stage. TEO was able to breathe life into a new community, and with that, he brought them to Dreamscape. We have the biggest dancing game scene in the whole world, and people travel from all over for tournaments and fun. Heck, we even have 4 dance game cabinets at Dreamscape, and it's never empty. And even though Dance Game is all that jazz, I oft find TEO in the back of the arcade dancing his heart out on Showtime Stage. Never not Showtime Stage, right, TEO?
It's an oldie, but a goodie. It has my heart, but certainly not as much as you do.
Aw. Sure thing, ladies first. Hold on. There you go. You can look at this in all its glory. Alright. Hopefully that was long enough.
Remember when we first met and I asked you to dance?
You're welcome. How could I ever forget?
Well, are you up for a round? Wanna hop on up and show me your moves? Just like how we used to back at the Funplex.
You know it.
So, may I have this dance?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's dance until the sun sets, until the end of our days. I'll always be your dance partner. Yay! So cute! Oh, okay. Rhapsody's a love interest in game too. Cool. Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. It seems my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Yay! Naomi kept Dreamscape going for years and years. This was her dream. To find a cozy little place she could call home and maintain her beloved old games for the rest of her life. I was only too happy to help that dream come true. But as time goes on, it's going to get harder and harder to keep these great classics alive and kicking. Swearing bold Iris? Oh no, I'm not ready for that. But I'm ready. I'm excited. And I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for keeping the spirit of the arcade going forever. Well said, ladies first. That's a very apt description. Eventually, she formed an online community of arcade repair enthusiasts, one which let her make a safe place to get to know others and to be part of a crowd on her own terms. With Dreamscape as their headquarters, she's really going places. With Gavin? Percy only had 2 years left to live, but with the success of Dreamscape and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough.
My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all.
He'd live many years to come, thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Whew! Happy year spent with all of us. As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score.
Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see him.
When the 4 Heavenly Kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes.
Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for beeping forever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm going to come back and visit. And often.
And that she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows and even brings some other big names to the arcade. We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while.
This win is dedicated to Crystal and everyone else at Dreamscape. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine.
We always keep Just a Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life.
I'm really proud of you, you know. You pulled yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it. You did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that.
If you romance someone, you can't keep everyone at the arcade. Gavin and Naomi only end up together if both stay at... Oh, interesting. Okay. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you.
Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper, the life coach. And you know I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though.
Oh no, it went from bright pink to not so pink. It's kind of black and white. Oh no. I guess Gavin and Ashley probably not quite so bright. Oh no. Gavin stood joking on emotion. Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Deco's onslaught. But eventually he chose to leave Dreamscape. No, I wanted you and Naomi to be together. Now I gotta work on that next time. Yeah, I know, JJ, you're right. He'd always been a bit distant, true. Perhaps he felt it was time to move on. Or perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. We parted on good terms, and he went off to further his career somewhere else. Ashley stayed as our main floor attendant for a while, but as we got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Dreamscape mascot costume. One of those people worked for a big-name arcade and offered her a job to create cosplay for them. Well, that's good. Ashley parted ways with us for that dream job. It makes sense, considering we were never that close. I just wonder if she's happy there. I hope she is. I hope her and Gavin are happy. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Dreamscape. Thank you, Dreamscape. My spirit is restored and my future is bright. At last, I can say. I'm gonna go with 1. Kindness. I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this. and wanted a great effort, but happiness is my reward for this day and every day to come. Yeah, I was thinking between 1 and 4 too, but I'm like, you know, our girl's probably happy after all that. Woo! Well, we did it, guys. Our first run of Arcade Spirits is done. Yay! That was pretty good. We did pretty well for our first time. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Well, I will say, Teo redeemed himself at the end with some of that, what he had to say. There's a thing after the credits. Okay, I will wait for after the credits. Post-credit scene. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed all of that. I'm looking forward to the other routes. So yeah, oh my goodness, I feel exhausted all of a sudden. I think it just hit me like, whew. Yeah, I think the only dark spot in this entire thing was that random, out of nowhere fight with Teo. But other than that, Teo was a delight. Absolutely. Oh, ladies first, thank you so much for the donation. That's very sweet. And what a cute little sticker. I love it. Thank you. Can we get some gorgeous hype in the chat for ladies first? Speaking of after credits, in the letter, whenever you get the other Hand of Fate, that's when not to skip again. Okay, so next week, when I start that, I will make sure not to do that. Thank you for the heads up, Sarah. Yeah, the credits are super slow. This is moving at a snail's pace. 2 people were all the kids' voices. This person, all the kids, person 2, all the other kids. Yes, as for who I'm choosing next, I was thinking of leaving that up to you guys. I'm thinking about doing a poll, and you guys can vote on whose route I start next week. I think that would be fun. You guys can all have a say in who's gonna be next, and we'll find out. Aw, well, I'm glad that this cheered you up, ladies first. Really, really glad. Sending you hugs. Thank you so much. I wonder who Zachary will vote for. Yeah, I'm gonna post a poll on YouTube. I was gonna do it in the stream, but I think it would be better to post it on the community page, so I will. I'll also leave a link to the poll in my Discord. So if you're following me on Discord, you'll see the link there too, if YouTube doesn't show it to you. Because YouTube is sometimes a butt and doesn't do that, you know. You know how they be. And I know who Game Daniel would vote for too. And I know who JJ would vote for. I have a good idea for most of you guys who you'd vote for, so we'll find out. Yeah, Sarah, for sure. If Gavin or Naomi is not picked, I'm doing my darndest to get them together. Absolutely. Game over. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Did they thank Twilight in the oh my goodness. I need to look at that again. I'm gonna be the best wing woman ever. Glad you had fun, Samantha. Thank you. I mean, I can look up what's required for Juniper's ending if Juniper wins. For sure. Do I click? Or does that ruin the post-credit scene? I don't want to, like, jinx it. That's true, Mara. I know. YouTube absolutely tries to hide you all the time. Click? Okay. Let's go. Oh. Hello, Deco Nami. This is outrageous! I demand to speak with my lawyer! Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me! I'm... The Senate, we know.
I am well aware of who you are.
Good. Then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are.
True, if you were officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I.
What? You can't do this.
If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny, tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980 beep playtests.
The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
You know damn well what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness, how do you say that? Sinislotions?
Sinislotion's pride and joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game.
Oh, those tests. Sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations.
Exactly. Against our authority, Sinislotion distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left, to help us find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami, and we want it back.
Ah! Not Polybius again! Game over for real this time. Thank you for playing. Oh, dang. Wow. Whew. Welp, we did it.
Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions.
Yay!
Would you like to export your current character and story data so you can carry it over to the next game, Arcade Spirits, the New Challengers? This will overwrite any previously exported data.
Sure. I might overwrite it with something else later, but I'll do this for now.
Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Iris. Oh, look, now we got a TEO in the heart. Yeah, we got a TEO in the heart. TEO in the heart, we got a TEO in the heart. A TEO in the heart. Woo! Awesome. All right. Well, we did it, everybody. Nice. Should I just remembered I made that save. Where was it? Oh yeah, about accepting Deco's proposition. I'm gonna go back and see if this gives us a bad end or not. I need to go home and rethink my life. It's over. I rode this wild ride as far as I could, but it's time to come back down to reality. The economy sucks, life is hard, and I have to make the responsible choice. You're serious about this? No hard feelings after all I said and did? I said some hurtful things as well. Can't exactly call myself blameless for our communication breakdown. I'm ready to be an adult about this and work towards a better tomorrow. Okay, I'm ready. Splendid. The end? In the end, I made the right decision. Unsurprisingly, nobody wanted to follow me into my future with Deco Nami, despite his offer. In fact, none of them ever wanted to speak to me again. It broke my heart, but needless to say, TEO and I broke up soon after the incident. I mean, that's fair. Just couldn't reconcile my life decisions with theirs. That's fine. This is fine. I'm making good money now. Living the single life means I get to buy what I want when I want it. There's nobody else to spend my precious resources on. Surprisingly, Deco held true to what he promised me. We worked closely together after that. I eventually came to understand how he does things and why it works so well. And when the time came for him to retire, I was named his heir. Damn, rest in peace, Tsunami. Not his daughter. Me. Crystal's Palace. Oh man, what a great name though. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, I did the right thing. I took the safe bet. I broke the family curse. Yes, I sacrificed every dream I had, but at least I can die knowing I succeeded in life. I am a winner, and that's fine. I got Crystal's Palace. Everything is fine. Guys, it's fine. Look, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I can't believe he left it to me. Oh, that's too funny. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I can't even be mad at that. Oh man, if we saw her in a mafia suit with all the rings and the cane, like she inherited the cane, that would have been great. I became Lord Vader. Okay, so that was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, but I'm glad I saved there so we can see it. Whew. Needless to say, I preferred the other ending we got today. So I think I'll stick with that, if that's okay with everybody. Oh, that was fun though. Well guys, thank you very much for joining me. That was a lot of fun. I had a great time. So, look at prizes? Prizes. Ooh, prizes. I've got unlockable artwork. Ooh, TEO concept art. Nice. Hood up, down, scarf. Such curly hair. Looks great. Cool. And then there's like this thing. I don't know what that does. That's pretty cool too. Okay. TEO in a scarf. Pretty neat. Neato mosquito. Alright. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna end there, guys. I'm done. I'm tired. Oh. So, what I will do is I will make a poll up this evening, post it on YouTube. I'll have a link to it in Discord. Look at this. What are those? What are these? Yeah, and then hopefully you guys can help me decide who we're going to start romancing next week. Should be good to go. But for now, I'm gonna go get some water and things. And then the rest of this week is going to be more changeling shenanigans. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you around, guys. Thanks again, Ladies First, too, for the donation. Really appreciate it. And hope you guys have a good rest of your day wherever you are. All right. Bye-bye, everybody!